got advanced prostate cancer, but you're not waiting around. You want straight talk. The facts about a Golvix.
Orgovix Limigolix 120 milligram prescription tablets is a treatment for adults with advanced prostate cancer. Fact. Orgovix is a different kind of androgen deprivation therapy treatment. A pill, not an injection. Orgovix may cause serious side effects, including a heart condition called QT prolongation. Tell your doctor right away if you feel dizzy, faint, have a racing or pounding heart, or chest pain. Orgovix can cause harm to an unborn baby or miscarriage. Use birth control during treatment and for 2 weeks after Orgovix treatment. The most common side effects include hot flushes, increased blood sugar and blood fat levels, muscle and joint pain, decreased blood hemoglobin levels, increased liver enzymes, tiredness, constipation, and diarrhea. Other side effects include weight gain, decreased sex drive, and erectile function problems. Orgovix may cause infertility. Talk to your doctor if infertility is a concern for you.
Go with the Golvix. Ask your doctor. For more facts, visit gowiththefacts.com.
Trick or treat! Pretty sweet, huh? This Halloween, Smart & Final has red or green seedless grapes for just $1.49 per pound. Happy Halloween, kids!
That lady was scary.
Smart & Final, one trip and that's it.
Coming up on KCBS, free bunking. No, it has nothing to do with sleeping. I'm Eric Thomas. It has everything to do with educating voters before they go to the polls. That story coming up. KCBS News Time, 11:14. Time now for sports. NFL action today. The 49ers played a nearly perfect second half in Los Angeles this afternoon, scoring 21 unanswered points to beat the Rams 31-14. NBA play, Warriors lost at Detroit 128-114. With some more Warriors news, here's KCBS's Stephen Langford.
The Warriors and NBA analyst Charles Barkley have had a contentious relationship, as Barkley has been notoriously critical of the team ever since they began their dynastic run in 2015. But this time, Barkley zeroed in on Klay Thompson after Thompson received his first career ejection, and then Klay Thompson responded to Barkley through the media.
You know, it hurts when someone like Charles Barkley, with the platform he has, says you're not the same player prior to the injuries you have. It's like, no duh, man. Consecutive years, I tore my ACL and my Achilles in consecutive years and still helped the team win a championship. I mean, they hurt here and that.
This was in reference to Barkley's analysis when he claimed that age and injuries have caught up to not only Klay Thompson, but also to Draymond Green. Last year was Klay's first time on the court since tearing his Achilles in 2019.
Played 57 games in 3 years. Like, give me some freaking time to get that back and just hear someone say, oh, he's not the same as he was prior to injuries. Like, duh.
At the sports desk, I'm Stephen Langford, KCBS.
If you own a business, this has been a bumpy ride. From pandemic to inflation, I'm sure you could use a break. If your business has 5 or more employees and survived COVID, you might be eligible to receive a payroll tax refund of up to $26,000 per employee. The challenge is getting your hands on it. Hi, I'm Howard Mackler, and that's why I founded GetRefunds.com to cut through the red tape and get you the money. The team of tax attorneys we have put together are highly trained in this little-known payroll tax refund program. We do all the work, charge not a dime up front, and simply share a percentage of the cash that we get for you. Businesses of all types can qualify, including those that took PPP, nonprofits, and even those that had increases in sales. We have helped return over $1 billion to businesses, and we can help you too. Just go to getrefunds.com/news, click on Qualify Me, and answer a few questions. This payroll tax refund is only available for a limited period of time. Don't lose out on up to $26,000 per employee. Go to getrefunds.com/news. That's getrefunds.com/news.
We don't take a break from what we do. We cover the news around the clock. I'm poking my head outside right now. Honestly, not seeing too many people walking around at the moment. We are the only news station broadcasting live from the Bay Area every hour of the day, every day of the week. So folks are still more or less going about their day, but definitely a lot of rattling right there. It's one more reason why we're the Bay Area's #1 news station. All news, all the time, right here on KCBS.
Frank Munich doesn't have to poke his head outside. He's got a big bank of monitors that helps him keep track of traffic, which he brings to us now.
Indeed, hundreds of traffic cameras.
Hundreds?
And we do indeed have access to hundreds. I wouldn't lie to you. We are looking at a few of those road sensors, and in fact, actually one of those cameras, as we're spotting An accident on southbound 280 just before Ocean Avenue, and I'm seeing brake tapping approaching the scene. It's all because of a two-car injury crash which blocks the two right lanes. We're also looking at road work in Marin County, but not much all told in the way of slow traffic behind it. We have count them, four lanes coned off for road work on northbound 101, basically from just past Bridgeway on up towards Seminary Drive. That mainly across the Richardson Bay Bridge. Traffic getting by in one lane there, but we're seeing a little bit in the way of slow and go. And we're also looking at work east of Discovery Bay in both directions of Highway 4 from the Old River Bridge and the Middle River Bridge. We have road work there that has one lane coned off until 5 tomorrow morning. Your next update at 11:28 on the traffic leader KCBS.
He's right, hundreds of cameras. Who knew? Bay Area weather, your 6-day forecast, mostly cloudy tomorrow with patchy morning fog, highs ranging from the upper 50s at the coast to the upper 60s inland. Partly to mostly cloudy and cooler the remainder of the week with rain likely on Tuesday. Actually, it could start late Monday night. There is a chance of rain on Wednesday. Highs this coming week in the 50s and 60s. Right now in San Francisco and Burlingame, it's 52 degrees. In San Rafael, 50 degrees. In San Jose and Oakland, 54 degrees. Traffic and weather together on the 8s on All News 106.9 and AM 740 KCBS. KCBS News Time, 11:20. Ever heard the term pre-bunking? It's relatively new. It's the strategy by election officials to get accurate information out about the vote before the inevitable misinformation hits the web. KCBS's Eric Thomas has more.
Back in the day, elections officials only worried about being organized, efficient, and accurate. Now they also worry about being safe.
The threats and harassment and abuse is absolutely unacceptable.
Amy Cohen is executive director of the National Association of Election Directors. She says the hate directed at officials is a consequence of lies spread about tampering with the 2020 election results. That's why counties coast to coast are putting information on their websites, a sort of roadmap about how votes are gathered, counted, and protected.
Elections are confusing, and that confusion can breed mistrust and conspiracy as our brains try to make sense of what they're seeing and hearing.
How do you spot misinformation? Well, one way, according to Cohen, is check to see if it contains facts or is simply designed to get a rise out of you.
So if you have a very strong reaction to a piece of information, that's a good sign that you need to take a second, think more about what you're seeing or hearing before you respond to it.
County election departments are the best source of voter information. Eric Thomas, KCBS.
Even before the pandemic, America's students were struggling, but COVID-19 made things a lot worse. The recently released Nations Report Card shows a significant drop in reading and math scores for 4th and 8th graders throughout the U.S. Marty West is a board member with the National Assessment Governing Board. He says we need to do a lot of work to help kids catch up.
There's really no substitute for increasing the amount of instructional time that students receive, whether that's through after-school tutoring, through vacation programming, through extended school days and school year. That needs to be part of the solution.
Math scores saw their largest drop ever.
Start date October 30th. The star alcohol is a good one for Halloween. It's in the northeast as night falls and climbs directly overhead in the wee hours of the morning. More important, though, is its name. Algol comes from the Arabic phrase Ras al-Ghul, the head of the demon. Ancient skywatchers may have bestowed the name because Algol does something spooky. It fades and brightens over a period of about 3 days. And the change is obvious even to the unaided eye, something you can't say for any other star. It took a long time to figure out why that happens. It turns out that the system contains 2 stars in a tight orbit around each other. They line up so that as seen from Earth, they eclipse each other. When the fainter star passes